How to control your mind. Too often, our thoughts are uncontrollable. We find ourselves ruminating on the past, worrying about the future, or obsessing over insignificant details. This constant chatter in our heads can be disruptive and difficult to manage. In this post, we're going to teach you how to control your thoughts. We're going to give you the tools you need to identify and reframe negative thoughts, and to develop positive habits that will help you stay calm and focused. We'll also share some wisdom from some of the world's most successful people about how to control your mind. By learning how to control your thoughts, you'll be able to live a more fulfilling and productive life. 1. How to start controlling your mind. When it comes to controlling your mind, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. It's one thing to know that you need to control your mind, but it's another thing to actually do something about it. When it comes to controlling your mind, there are a few things that you can do on a daily basis to help improve your ability to think rationally and make better decisions. By practicing these habits, you'll be well on your way to mastering your mind and living a more fulfilling life. 2. How to change your thoughts. Changing your thoughts is the first step to controlling your mind. The more you focus on the negative, the harder it will be to change your thoughts. Start by acknowledging that your thoughts exist. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, just acknowledge it and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? When you start to notice the negative thoughts more and more, it's time to start changing them. The first step is to identify the beliefs that are driving your negative thinking. Once you know what those beliefs are, you can start to challenge them. Once you've identified the beliefs, you need to find evidence that disproves those beliefs. This evidence can come from your own experience, from what others have told you, or from information you've read. Once you've found the evidence, you need to start replacing those beliefs with positive thoughts. It's important to remember that changing your thoughts is a process and it won't happen overnight. But with a little effort, you can change your mind for the better and start to control your thoughts. 3. How to stop negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can control your emotions and behavior. They can lead to anxiety, depression, and even eating disorders. Here are some tips to help you stop negative thoughts from taking over your mind. First, identify the negative thought. For example, I'm a failure. Once you know the thought, you can start to challenge it. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this thought? Or what are my alternatives? Next, take a mental step back. This means separating yourself from the thought. This can be difficult, but it's important. If you're attached to the negative thought, it will be harder to challenge it and change your behavior. Finally, practice positive self-talk. This means telling yourself positive things about yourself. For example, I'm a smart person. I'm capable. I'm valuable, etc. This will help to change your mindset and create a more positive outlook on life. 4. How to gain control over your emotions. When emotions start to take over, it's tough to gain control. They're like a raging river that just won't be calmed down. It's hard to think straight when you're in the middle of an emotional storm. Here are a few tips to help you gain control. 1. Make a list of your goals. 2. Set small, achievable goals that will help you get closer to your larger goal. 3. Take a step back and assess the situation. 4. Ask yourself what you can do to change the situation. 5. Take action. By taking these steps, you'll be able to gain control over your emotions and get your life back on track. 5. How to get rid of stress. There are many ways to get rid of stress, and one of the most effective is to control your mind. Here are a few tips to help you do just that. 1. Make a list of your goals. 2. Break down those goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. 3. Set realistic deadlines for yourself and stick to them. 4. Take a break when you need to. 5. Visualize your success. 6. Practice positive self-talk. 7. Exercise regularly. 8. Get enough sleep. 9. Take care of your mental and physical health. 10. Stay positive. 6. How to deal with difficult situations. No one is immune to difficult situations, especially in today's world. It can be tough to deal with difficult people, difficult situations, or difficult things. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the best way to deal with difficult situations will vary depending on the person and the situation. However, here are some general tips that may be helpful in controlling your mind. 1. Identify your emotions. The first step in controlling your mind is to understand your emotions. This may seem difficult, but by doing so, you'll be better equipped to deal with difficult situations. Once you know what emotions you're feeling, you can start to understand why you're feeling them and then start to control your reactions. 2. Breathing is an important part of controlling your mind. When you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, sometimes it's difficult to think straight. By taking a few deep breaths, you'll allow yourself to calm down and hopefully think more clearly. 3. Stay positive. When you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, it can be difficult to maintain a positive outlook. However, it's important to try to stay positive. If you can remain calm and positive, it will help to control your emotions. 4. Stay focused. When you're in a difficult situation, it's easy to get lost in your thoughts. However, it's important to stay focused. When you're focused, you're less likely to be drawn into your negative thoughts and instead be able to think more clearly and objectively. 5. Be patient. It's important to be patient when dealing with difficult situations. Sometimes, it may take a while for things to unfold the way that you want them to. However, it's important to stay patient and wait until the situation becomes less difficult. 6. Seek help. If none of these tips work, it may be time to seek help. There are many professionals who can help you deal with difficult situations in a more constructive way. 7. How to be more positive. There's no doubt that being a positive person has its benefits, but there are also a few things you can do to help control your mind. One of the most important things you can do is to find a hobby that you enjoy. Not only will this make you happy, but it will also help take your mind off of negative things. You can also try using positive affirmations. These are statements that you repeat to yourself over and over again in order to help change your mindset. The great thing about affirmations is that you can make them as specific or general as you want. Here are a few examples. I am creative. I am successful. I am loved. I am safe. 8. How to increase your focus. Few things are more frustrating than trying to focus on a task and having your mind wander off. This happens for a lot of us because we're not used to paying attention. In this article, I'm going to share with you 5 techniques that can help you increase your focus. The first technique is to establish specific goals for the day. Once you have your goals, make a plan of how you're going to achieve them. This helps you stay on track and motivated. The second technique is to break your tasks down into smaller, more manageable pieces. This will make the task feel less overwhelming and you'll be more likely to finish it. The third technique is to establish a routine. This will help you get into a good mental state and you'll be more likely to follow through with your tasks. The fourth technique is to establish a time limit. This will help you get through your tasks as quickly as possible and also help to avoid distractions. The fifth and final technique is to take a break. This will allow your mind to rest and will help you to come back to the task with fresh eyes. 9. How to be more productive. Everyone has days when they feel like they can't get anything done. It's impossible, right? Wrong. There are many ways to get more done and control your mind. When you're feeling bogged down, try one or more of the following tips. 1. Break the task down into smaller, more manageable parts. 2. Set a timer for a certain amount of time and start working on the first part of the task. 3. Take a break after every 20 minutes or so. 4. Set a goal for the day and work towards it. 5. Make a list of the tasks you need to do and prioritize them. 6. Get organized by creating folders for your files and files for your folders. 7. Get a planner and schedule your day so you know what's coming up. 8. Stay positive. 10. How to live a happier life. There are a few things you can do to control your mind. One of the easiest is to have a positive attitude. When you have a positive outlook on life, it's easier to control your thoughts. Practicing meditation, visualization, and deep breathing can also help you to control your mind. By controlling your thoughts, you can control your emotions as well. We hope you enjoyed this video on how to control your mind. This is a difficult task, but it is one that is essential if you want to achieve success in life. We explained the different techniques that you can use to control your mind, and we are confident that you will be able to implement at least one of them into your life. We wish you the best of luck in your journey, and we hope that you will reach your goals.